What is up, YouTube? Hello, Party Parrots. Marvel Snap just had its most recent OTA, and it was a big one, giving huge nerfs to some of the most played cards, including Mr. Fantastic First Snaps getting an absolute guttural? He got absolutely smashed. He is now a 3-4 instead of being a 2-2, and that has completely changed that card. But we got a rework to a card that was existing that is an effect that people have been asking for, and that is Ghost. Ghost is, instead of being a 3-5, now a 3-4 with the on reveal. Remove the abilities from all end of turn cards here. So this will stop cards like Sunspot, Thena, Havoc, Mr. Fantastic, who just got nerfed, and I figured I really wanted to try out this deck because I saw so many people that were like, this is great. This is what we needed to stop the end of turn menace. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I had a 75% win rate with this deck. I think this deck is incredibly good. I do not think Ghost is good. I do not think you should be playing this card. Literally put any other card in here. Put Red Guardian in here. Put any on reveal card in here. Ghost just does not do enough. Now, I don't think this is a bad change necessarily, because I think going forward, we can get more on reveal cards. It's good that this was like a Series 3 card and not like, a future Series 4 or 5 card that they would have tried to sell us. I think it's good that Ghost got this effect. It just doesn't hit enough stuff. I played 20 games. I went 15-5. I had a really good win rate with this deck. Like I said, the rest of this deck is really good, but I think there was exactly 2 games where Ghost did anything, and one of those was against a randomly generated Sunspot, and the second one was against the end of turn deck. I snapped them. They left immediately. So, and that was before Ghost even came down. You'll see, I'll probably put it in the gameplay just to show you a game where Ghost would have done something. But the rest of this deck was really, really good. And I'll break down exactly why. The other thing that I want to say is really the problem with Ghost is that it hits Sunspot and it hits Thena and it hits Mr. Fantastic. Those cards, well, besides Mr. Fantastic, I think if Mr. Fantastic was still a 2-drop, this card would be really good because they could play it on 2. You could slam this on 3. It'd be great in a deck like this where you got like werewolves, you can bounce it around, stop their Mr. Fantastics. But as is, it hits like 2 cards because the rest, like Havoc, doesn't come down till turn 6. You're not going to stop a Red Hulk. You're not going to stop the new Galactus. You're really not stopping much. So I think Ghost could probably be anything else. But if you are in a meta with a ton of end of turn, or it ends up that the new Mr. Fantastic is being seen in like a ton of Surfer decks, load this one up. Like I said, I went 15-5 with this exact list. How are we doing that? We're actually doing it kind of on the back of Clea Werewolf. And that is a weird effect, but essentially what it is as we've seen, you might have seen on the ladder, Werewolf is really, really good with spells. Because the biggest problem with Werewolf is that if you have 3 cards in a location, you can't play a card there and move Werewolf. But with spells or skills, you can. So if you have like Merlin, if you polymorph in that lane, Werewolf can jump over there. That means you can end him in those locations or just get that extra power. You can kind of fill out the board a little bit more. Clea, whenever she gets permanently buffed, she'll add that Flames of Faultine. That's -3 power to your opponent and will move that Werewolf around. So that's kind of what this deck is built around. We've got Merlin and we've got Clea for spells for Werewolf. And then Nicholas Scratch as we have these spells running around. The reason that Nicholas Scratch is in there is for the spells, as well as Marvel Boy. Since we're playing Marvel Boy for the Clea, we also want a good amount of 1-drops. Nicholas Scratch is just like a good growing 1-drop. We have Nico and Electra. Electra actually really surprised me. She was like in the winning deck of the Golden Gauntlet. I thought she could be possibly good in this list. I think she really is. Triggers your Werewolf by night, keeps everything moving, is like a good on reveal, gets buffed by Marvel Boy. Nico, just a great 1-drop. For the rest of this, helps you dig into your deck and such. You can grow your Clea. Surge, still a really good card, especially in a werewolf deck. And if you hit like your uh, Nico, you can double it or something. Then we have our tech, Shang-Chi and Ghost. Yeah, again, unless you really want to stop the end of turn decks, I think Ghost could probably be something else. But Shang-Chi, really good, especially against these like Agatha decks that can just go really tall. And then Gwenpool and Galacta really help you just throw around that power, especially to kind of like surprise your opponents on the last turn. You can play like, you know, a 1/4 Nico and a 1/6 Electra, destroy a demon, destroy a Quinjet, or like hits those Cleas in your hand, or with Galacta. You really don't need that many Flames of 14. Just one is like enough for this deck, especially if you have Werewolf. It'll get you in those hard to reach places. It's a 1/3. I had a game where I played like 6 of them. I had a game where I played like 3 into a lane with Negasonic and just beat the crap out of that. Just never played an actual card there, and I just kept giving him negative power. So, like I said, I had over 70% win rate. I went 15-5. If you're looking for a deck to play the new Ghost in, this was absolutely one. But if you're looking for a deck to just win, this is the deck for that. So I know you guys are wanting to get into the gameplay, but please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let me know, did you like this OTA? Are you sad about the Mr. Fantastic nerfs? Overall, I think it was a good one, but there wasn't a ton to brew around, so I was happy to have this deck. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Oh, you poor fool, opponent. Opponent just played... Oh, no. Did they get R? Son of a bitch. Did they get our ghost? This isn't funny. You have to say psych. Chat, what if they got my ghost? Okay, that's not ghost. Good. Hulkling's a good one. Flames of 14 is a good one. Yes! We did it! Ladies and gentlemen? Oh crap! I Marvel Boyd in the Sunspot lane! Damn it. Well in that case... we play... We still do it? Yeah. It's on you! We finally hit something with our card, huh? Okay, we gotta go for priority here. This is probably priority. Should give us priority left. Middle? Could maybe end up filling them too. Yes. If we give priority, we can Electra this Batrock. Okay, we did not fill them. We did stop the Scream. Seems really strong if we do this. Oh, wait. We gotta do this and hope that Batrock hits the Batrock. Yeah. Hey, they're just out of here. Victory. Ghost too strong. I'll be able to get into there. Quicksilver. I'm smelling an Electra target right there. I'm smelling an Electra target. Oh, this is why I always say, never put your buffs on your 1-drop. Ever. Don't put them into Ant Maze. Don't put them into You know, don't put your 1-drops into Mojo World. Don't do it. And we are exactly seeing why. Electra exists, and it can hurt you. Okay, wait a minute. Do I even want to blow up this ice cube? Let's do a little bit of this action. Oh, this is going well. I feel good enough to snap. I think... We get to keep growing this Clea. Man, Clea with Marvel Boy is the only time this card feels good, and it feels so good when you do it. Okay, now they did change Negasonic. The spells don't work anymore with her. It's very important to note. However, I could also just not play a card in that lane. And just do like this, this, this. Next card I play becomes a demon. Flames of 14! Flames of 14! Joke's on you, opponent. Shadow King. We still get 2 procs on this Marvel Boy. We can do this. Did this Wiccan activate? Played Quicksilver. They did not play a 2-drop. And then they played... Yeah, they played Quicksilver, then they chimichanga'd it. So we play this Flames of 14 here. Again, we're Gucci there. And then we kill their Quicksilver. We play Ghost Spider, or not Ghost there. Play Flames of 14 middle. Electra right. Omniversal Presence. Ghost. Get out of here! Victory. All tech Wiccan. Means nothing when I got the flames in a 6-power ghost. Alright, we got Cat Scratch Fever over here. It looks like a fun deck. It keeps winning. Oh, perfect. We got the ghost for the Hydra Bob. How's it going, Safety Blade? Now, I could have waited to put the Werewolf with Aunt May's so that we can move it around, but it's kind of already a move around card, huh? Oh my god! Here it is! Chat, we did it. We're gonna wait a turn? Okay, good. We were not punished waiting a turn. Here we go! This is what it's here for. We did not win the rocket pad location, but that's okay. Shang. Okay. Oh my god, not Shang. Jeez, what am I doing? Ghost. It's the first ghost you've ever. And look at this split, though. I mean, look at that purple on purple. Do we destroy this Clea to draw 2? We do have. I mean, it's 4 power. I think so. Does destroying flames? It doesn't actually draw me 2 cards, right? Because if it does, then this is definitely the move. But I'm pretty sure I need to actually. It won't work on a spell because the spell will banish itself. All right, we're snapping it. Their ghost is. Their sunspot is already 5 power. But. Oh my god, they left! Dang it! Play the Surge. The reason I'm playing Surge over Merlin, even though I generally like getting the Merlin down more in this, is because Surge and Marvel Boy, we're gonna play Marvel Boy next turn, and we might be able to play Marvel Boy with like a 1-drop if we got it. Well, next turn we can play Werewolf Merlin. Or depending on what we draw. Werewolf Merlin. Trigger the Surge. Ooh, that messes up our Surge. That stinks. That kinda stinks. Do have a lot of flames though, which is very good. I do feel like we're about to get Misery left. So in that case, let's do this and then shuffle this Surge away. Get some extra energy here. If these are both on reveals, it's probably just Demon though. Then their werewolf would be within Shang range.
Hey man, I'm cool.
Their werewolf is going to be within Shang range. Okay. What do we do here? We do the rock, even after shuffling a card into our deck. Flames of Feltine, Flames of Feltine. Okay, wait. Let's play an on reveal. We'll play Shang-Chi here. In case this werewolf ends up over there. Then Flames of Feltine, Flames of Feltine. Flames of Feltine and a rock. Well, I guess that ends with... Where do we want our werewolf to end? So this is 4 power over here. This is tying Misery with Marvel Boy. It's kind of not. So we do that. I think I want to end with the werewolf middle. Let's do this, and then play Flames of Feltine, Flames of Feltine. Do rock, Shang, Flames of Feltine, Flames of Feltine, Flames of Feltine. Okay, I think this makes the most sense. And I do believe we just won. Shang.
Must be controlled.
And then Flames of Feltine. Flames of Faltine. Okay, we got him. Yeah, and without this demon there, they would have had 6 less power. Which was... I'm not gonna just run out this Electra even though we have Marvel Boy, because honestly, Electra has been really good. Much to my surprise. We'll play this left because honestly having like 1 Sentinel sounds kind of fine for me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Clea and Marble Boy. Okay, I need to be careful not to play my Ghost middle because it does not remove only your opponent's cards. Okay. Honestly, I wanted that to hit the Atlantis because if it didn't hit the Atlantis, I was trying to decide if I needed to, Now I will play... No! These decks sometimes play 1-drops, don't they? Like, sometimes they have, like, Misery, Killmonger stuff. I don't know. It is just another extra point of power with this. So they probably have Killmonger, is what I'm thinking here. Let's play the Merlin left. Sentinel right. Flames middle. Puppy. Gotta get a hobby or something, girl. Okay, we've got Merlin, so we could probably get rid of this Marvel Boy. Yeah, they're just playing like all the tech cards. Yeah, we can go ahead. Do this, do this. Well, yeah, let's wait. And I want to play the Sentinel after Gwenpool so that I hit the most amount of cards here. Yeah, let's do this here because we might need like a big power middle. Perfectly spread. Yep, there's the Killmonger. Fenris Wolf. Not too scary. Okay, so we can polymorph this. Play Ghost, polymorph, 2/5 Sentinel. That's 6 power plus this. Our biggest destroyed card is a 1/4 Clea, which puts them up to 10 here. Ghost here. 2/5 Sentinel. That's 10 power over here. But I don't know if that's enough to win. Let's do this. Okay, nice. We threw middle. Seems like that was definitely the move. Kahore. Okay. So they need to put 10 power right to tie us? Megasonic? That's not 10 power. They didn't even activate their Fenris Wolf?